everybody. So I'm going to be dyeing my carpet, which is kind of a strange notion, I think. But I saw some other YouTubers doing it, and it looks like something I could handle. We're using the RIT dye synthetic. This is the Frost Gray. It's kind of matching my existing carpet a little bit. It's kind of a blue. I don't know that I would recommend this for one that's pretty well worn. This particular one is pretty good shape. I'd say a 6 or 7 out of 10, but it has some stains on it. I've steam cleaned the heck out of it, probably 7 or 8 times. Can't get those discoloration out of it. So I'm gonna try and give it a facelift. If not, I'll rip it out and replace it. But I was hoping to save, a few $100, maybe close to 1,000 these days on this, I think 13 by 13 room or so. So I bought a few of these. First thing I gotta do though is tape up all of the borders, and I'm gonna walk you guys through that and the tools that I use to make it go pretty quickly. I think all in, I'm recording this intro after the fact, it probably took me about 14 to 20 minutes. I know 14's odd, but yeah, so hopefully this helps you guys out. So on the left here, we've got the darker stain. I picked a closet since no one's really ever gonna see in here. I wanted to try and see the different colors. So I taped it out. I sprayed that corner. I put a tape across the center here. You can see where it cuts off. That one's a little too dark for me, so I'm gonna go with the left square, which you really can't see because I've sprayed the rest of this closet space. If you look directly down here, you'll see the change in difference right around here, this area, as opposed to the area above it. The color differences is quite a bit. For this carpet, I was really just looking to cover up some dirt stains. I've steamed this again, 12 times or so, and it's still kind of gross. So there's the application. As you can see here, I'm just going to use the 3M hand masker M3000. I'll try and put the link in the description. Got it on Amazon. It's a pretty great device. It connects the tape to the masking paper, and you just basically pull it out, start your edge, which is going to be the bottom of the molding here. Get it started a little bit, and then you just pull the handle. Kind of guide it with your other hand. The trick with this is to really make sure you get a good connection on the first couple feet, and then you can just pull it across. And this eliminates having to tape and then use newspaper. I'm a homeowner, obviously. I bought it. I've used it probably a dozen times since I bought it a few months ago, so it's pretty great. So I'm just gonna go around the room here. Really cuts down the time. When I'm done, what I'll do with the whole room, so I'll go around and I'll push again on each part of the tape, make sure it has a good seal, and then I'll tape these corners up so it prevents it from falling over. And that's just going to prevent all of the overspray, or a lot of the overspray, hopefully all of it, when I'm using the actual lawn and garden sprayer. So I found for me, if I hold the tape down with my left hand, my right hand, excuse me, hold the tape down with my right hand and I pull back with my left, I can get a good wingspan worth of tape and paper. And then I just come through with my index or my middle finger, and I kind of smooth the tape along the molding. And I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but now I'm getting good coverage to the very bottom of the molding here. I just slide it back a little more, find out my middle finger, hold the tape, pull it back. And with holding the, and now you can't see it anymore, but holding the masker down to the ground, I'm just gonna slide my finger back again. And once in a while, you'll get an area where the tape will kind of fold over on itself. Just massage it best you can, work it into there. You might have to lift up the masker a little bit. The truth is you're really not gonna see the bottom of the molding that much anyway, because the carpet pile will cover most of it.
Sometimes you have to push down the whole unit and tape to get it to find the bottom of the molding. But it's worth the time because you don't want to get ink on the molding. That would look weird. Or I should say dye, actually. But as you can see, it goes pretty quick. I'll probably get this whole room done in 10 minutes, and that's with moving things around. So I've got some items in here, furniture and whatnot. And I'll just go back through, grab my tape, tiny little pieces of tape. You'll notice I'm not using painter's tape here. I'm just using cheap. I think I got it from the dollar store or Ollie's or somewhere. Like that, I'm lightly putting it on there. The harder you press, the more the glue from the tape gets on the actual wall and could pull the paint off. So, you know, if you want to be extra careful, use the good painter's tape here too. I just know it's been working fine for me. Okay, here's the last piece, aside from the door. I had to get kind of creative in the closet here. Line this up again, bring it down, hold it with the right middle finger, and then pull. I probably go 3/4 of a arm span so that I'm not going too far. See, in this case, the tape actually came off of the paper, so I'm gonna have to kind of line it back up. That happens once in a while, but nowhere near enough that it doesn't make the masker quite worth it. So as I'm moving down, it's kind of falling over on me. So I'll just grab the tape. Wherever I can avoid it, I like to put the tape on other items that's not the paint. So just in case it does pull some of the paint off, it won't be on the wall. All right, pick this up, line it up. You know, most of your overspray is gonna go on where the tape is in the molding anyway. Yeah, this one really came off, which is unusual. I think what I'm just gonna do, grab this, pull back, and it should, yep, kind of come off there. Put this aside, pull it off a little bit, line it back up. And even though it came off, I mean, it's still right here. It's not like using newspaper. It's so much faster, so much faster. Now I'll just line this back up and finish it off. Got that line back up, put this back in spot, line it up at the bottom of the molding, hold it, and pull. And that's about good there, so I'm just gonna, oh, well, I'm gonna get it a little more set here. I was gonna rip it, but it's not working out well. So, hold that there. Do what I've been doing, trust the process, right? A couple little areas where I got to use more tape on the molding because I couldn't get it to line up because it was just a special kind of circumstance. I used the white so that you guys could see how few spots that actually was in the area. I would definitely recommend going back over, you know, really quickly the whole area, and we'll do that right now. So yeah, this was a pretty quick masking job, especially compared to painting. Painting can take a lot longer. That masking tool is well worth it. I think mine was around 30 bucks, maybe 40. Probably find it on sale. I went and bought a bulk package of the, let's see if you can find it, of the paper, like this stuff. I bought 3 of them for, I think it was under 10 bucks. It was a while ago now. It's not waterproof, so if you get it really wet, it's gonna seep through. So if you want plastic to have plastic, I'd like to be a little more, slightly more eco-friendly and not get plastic if possible. Plus I think it's actually cheaper too. But yeah, so now the next video is to actually dye the carpet, which should be a lot of fun. That should be pretty quick. I would anticipate 10-20 minutes per coat. I'll probably do 2 or 3 coats. So I'll try to link that video to this one, and wish me luck. Thanks for watching.